display, maybe at QVC with some of the most iconic brands and names here. I think Little Giant would be among them. It is a ladder, but by calling it that, I'm actually doing it zero justice because this one in particular is a 24-in-1 ladder. I didn't know there were 24 different types of ladders, but that's exactly what you've got here. And while I don't necessarily advocate getting on a ladder in 4-inch heels, I can say that this is the only ladder that I would get on in 4-inch heels, as seen right now. I know there's nobody underneath spotting me because you don't need that. This is an expiring offer, and I hope if I do nothing else, I drive this point home. This ladder from Little Giant should be, in fact is, $259.95 because it replaces a lot of ladders, right? And at QVC, it's usually $187. But right now, it's $139.92. On the highest easy pay that we offer, $23.32. And because it's not teeny tiny, it costs a few bucks to ship. Except for today, because we've got free shipping and handling, and I've got Kenyon Allen here to demonstrate it. He knows a thing or two about 24 ladders in one because he's been with Little Giant for over 24 years. So Kenyon, good to see you.
Hi, Jen.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I think it's a perfect segue as we're coming out of garden party and we're thinking about getting outside our homes and spring cleaning and maybe doing some of the jobs around and inside the house. A lot of folks have a ladder, but it's kind of a necessary evil, I think, because of how insecure a lot of us are on ladders. Until they try Little Giant.
Right. A lot of people will buy a ladder when they need it, but only for a particular job. And it makes little sense to buy a kitchen tool that only does one thing. It makes little sense to buy one tool that only does certain things. Precisely. Where a Little Giant gives you the best of both worlds, both the quality and the versatility, which is fantastic.
So it's also worth mentioning for a ladder to be customer top rated. Right. I think that is massive because it means you put it to the test. In fact, if you own it, we're spending more than a couple of minutes on it, so we have time to take a phone call. So if you own the Little Giant, please call me at 1-800-395-1601. Apart from it being just like really well constructed, and we'll talk about that too, to be able to have the functionality in areas where a lot of us just kind of compromise and go, well, this isn't all that safe, but I'm going to try it anyway. That's why people come back to Little Giant.
Exactly. There's a reason that obviously we've been in business with QVC for a number of years. Yeah. There's a reason that we've been making ladders for almost 50 years. Wow. Our company has over 100 patents to our name because it's the versatility that's going to keep you safe. If you can create the right length or the right height for what you need, and look at what's different about this new ladder. This is called the EZ for a reason. Look at this. One finger can change the size of what that ladder is going to become for you. So really, it's 4 different sizes of a step ladder. It's everywhere you see one of these holes, it becomes a different, now remember, double-sided step ladder. So it's really designed for 2 people, and at that 300-pound capacity is one of the highest ratings that you can get on a ladder.
And I know it's kind of tricky to see from this angle, but it's important to also note, in addition to it being so versatile, it's got a wider base there at the bottom. So, and I was never a physics or engineering or anything or a sciencey major, but I do at least know that when you widen the base there, I already start with a better base of support.
Yep, so we've given it the wide base. It's made out of an aircraft aluminum. So at only 31 pounds, it's lightweight, but it gives it that strength. And then again, we go back to these easy locks to adjust it for the versatility on a hillside, sloping grounds, if you needed to put it up on your porch, or the big thing is staircases.
Stairways.
How in the world do you ever get a ladder to fit right in the middle of a staircase? So this way we can adjust it to fit our needs instead of doing that quick, unsafe, hokey.
Right, honey, hold this for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So then I'm thinking, if you could take it literally up every stair on a staircase, if you're creating kind of that photo album on the wall and you want to hang them in different places, truly, how else is there, apart from a very dangerous method of using the traditional ladder to get up there? So this solves that problem. By the way, this is meant to be like the last ladder you ever buy, which is why it's $259 on their website. And even presenting it here at $187, Kenyon and I would still be saying the exact same things, and I'd still be telling you it's a great value. But right now, we have slashed the price by $47. This sale is happening during President's Day celebration. In other words, it's expiring soon, as well as that free shipping and handling and the bonus of easy pay. So $23 is going to get this home, and you have it for a month. So how many jobs can you tackle in 30 days before you even have to decide?
The first room that you paint, right there, it's paid for itself. The first tree that you can trim, or maybe hanging the decorative curtains or the family albums in the middle of the staircase. The 90-degree position, one of the trickiest things that we ever do on a ladder is that when we climb a ladder, we often get further away from the job. If we bring that down just one rung, again, just that one finger changes the size. But now it allows me to climb up this side, and I'm right up next to it.
The wall.
I'm not overreaching. I'm not doing something precarious. And then again, as an extension ladder, watch this, the only other thing that moves on the ladder, remember the easy locks, we've already covered that. The hinge is the only other thing that you need to remember. Just the push button technology, and as it rotates around, look at this. Remember, you have a 300-pound capacity.
Windows are getting cleaned. Oh my gosh. Wait, how high can I take this?
This is a 17-foot extension ladder. That's about where a second-story window is. A lot of my gutters are about this height.
Well, it's above our balcony right there already.
And again, that wide base, we talked about it as a step ladder, but especially as an extension ladder. Think about any other extension ladder. Your dad's extension ladder is only straight up and down.
And also, it's probably like 55 pounds. I mean, the fact that this is, 32 pounds, you said, is why you're able to stand there and hold it. I'm sure you're a strong fella, but I think about most people who would not be able to stand there with a super heavy ladder, especially when it's at an angle like that. I noticed on the other end, too, wheels are already included. Seems to me like that would probably be a separate purchase, but we've already got that.
Well, yeah, we've included those. In fact, let's bring this all the way down. Notice I adjust it without the ropes, without the pulleys like a traditional extension ladder has. And what I love about storing this, a 17-foot extension ladder is now only 4.5 feet and 8 inches wide. The wheels allow you to tilt and roll this around. So again, those are pre-installed, and then you can tilt and roll that through the grass or the gravel without needing to carry it too far. But at only 32 pounds, it's actually really lightweight.
Well, how many people have like 5 or 6 ladders in their home at all the different sites? Now, we have a phone call waiting, but before we do, I want to explain what we're looking at here. It looks like a different item altogether.
Now, this purchase actually comes with this accessory. These are called trestle brackets. And these trestle brackets, these are metal pieces that come with this ladder. They're usually a separate purchase, but look what it does. As we separate, some people think that this is 2 ladders. This is actually that same ladder separated, and then these 2 sections actually lock these pieces together to create 2 trestles. Now, of course, the plank is a separate purchase, but you could use a 2x12, right? A piece of wood would be just fine. But imagine the next time you're painting, or maybe you're washing a bigger window, or that power washer or the power sprayer that we just saw. You could do that kind of work easier, because we used to work on ladders and do 2 feet, and then you have to move everything and then do 2 more feet, where this is going to save you time.
So obviously, if we had a whole hour, we could talk about all the 24 different ladders in one, right? Here's some animation to kind of walk you through just a few of the functions.
Yeah, again, the versatility really is the key. The perfect combination of quality, small storage, but the versatility is going to keep you safe on staircases, that 90-degree position, a really good quality extension ladder, so you're up right around your second-story windows. It comes apart and makes into 2 separate trestles. Look, that's 1 ladder. Those trestle brackets are included. The plank, of course, is a separate purchase, but you're storing 1 ladder, you're purchasing 1 ladder, but it does 24 things.
725,000 little giant ladders have Hall of Fame. When we hit 1 million, I want balloons to drop from the sky. We have to all be on the ladder so we can catch them, right? That's a really big deal. And it is literally from a, purchasing perspective, because this sale price expires at the end of the day. In addition, a $20 shipping and handling has completely been removed. $23 is going to bring it home. I'd love to chat now in our remaining time with Cynthia, who's calling us from North Carolina. Cynthia, welcome into QVC. You're live with me, Jen Coffey, and Kenyon Allen. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Excellent. I don't usually climb ladders in 4-inch heels, but Cynthia, you're going to share with everybody why it's perfectly okay to do so. Do you have the little giant?
Yes, we did. I purchased it last year, actually, for my husband. A couple of years ago, he had a tremendous back problem, and he had to end up having surgery.
Oh gosh.
And he always on ladders, and he would call me outside to hold the ladder. But since we had the little giant, I have not been outside.
Well, that was one smart purchase then, honey. You can stay inside while he's doing all the work.
Exactly. And he uses it. It's great to pressure wash. He can get it any length he wants. He also detailed. He can get on top of tractor trailers with it. He trimmed trees. It's just an all-purpose ladder. 24 in 1. You're not joking.
You're not joking.
It is 24 in 1.
It's probably even more than that.
That's great.
Cynthia, has he shared with you, is it easy to change from one mode to the next?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
It's very easy to change. It's easy to carry.
Good.
Because, it's not, it doesn't hurt his back to go in the storage building and get it and bring it out.
Wonderful. And
the other neighbors, we stay in a, I'm from Nashville, North Carolina. Everybody thinks it's Nashville, Tennessee.
Right.
Right. And we stay in a cul-de-sac area. And so when he brings the ladder out, everybody's like looking, what
Everybody
is that?
comes out. Yeah.
He's
a rock star now.
And I said, oh, it's from QVC.
Yeah, well, thank you. We appreciate the advertising. I'm sure Kenyon does, too.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Well, Cynthia, it's one of those real smart purchases, right? Because it helped your husband out for sure, and it helped you, too, because you get to stay inside and enjoy all the chores.
It helps us out in the house because we have a real tall A-frame house, and the ceiling fan is up.
Oh, right. So how else do you dust it?
You know, it's great for all indoors, outdoors. You can get it any length you want. And like you said, my husband used a 2x4 here in the plane.
As the platform. Well, Cynthia, honey, I have to let you go, but I can't thank you enough for your phone call. I know you've had it a year, but maybe you can call us back in 10 years and tell you how much more. Tell us how much you love it. So, thank you, Cynthia.
Oh, he wants another one.
Oh, he wants
It's great.
We can set you up with that for sure. Cynthia, have a great holiday. Thank you so much for your call. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Kenyon, I know you present this a lot, but it's usually at a higher price tag, so we appreciate that sale price today, but it expires soon. $23 easy pay with free shipping and handling. Remember, you've got 30 days to try it out. Kenyon, thank you ever so much for popping in the show. All right. By the way, a lot of these sale prices I'll be sharing with you, they expire at the end of the day. That's in conjunction with our great Easy Pay Day. And as promised, soon I'll be presenting the Shark